Half a day passed in the blink of an... Oh my god, oh no, damn it! I pressed the wrong button. Wow. This is something. Oh, okay. Those on the Courageous 2 quickly sent out emergency message to all their allies. Together, they worked tirelessly attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. As a result, they conclude that the ancient floating fortress has appeared as a part of the final stage of the Empire course. Its powerful energies will further twist and wrap the people's mind in order to drive them to endless war and bloodshed. In addition, the true nature of the enormous white spire was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. The salt pillar, right? Just say it. They were nearly identical to the salt pale, the product of a singularity and the cause of the Northumbria disaster 28 years ago. It was hypothesized that they were created from residual matter of the original salt pail that had remained underground. Oh! However, unlike the original salt pail, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layer barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initially analyzing revealing it to be completely impenetrable. So they took a sample. Genomes underground. Operation Jurament showed no signs of slowing, but the resistance represented by Mil Mirage was also gathering momentum. Calvar, Liber, and Remiferia mustered their forces along with the support from the Wasteland Army. The time for the continent's two great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, with the fate of the war hanging in the balance. Oliver, Rin, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide their best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. Ah, George. It was George. He had called to fill them into what was happening. Oh. The massive object that appeared over the Oshigal basin was an ancient super weapon of the genomes, the Tuatha De Danann, otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. It was an aeroborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hiding away in a space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. For the past millenniums, the genomes had been carrying out large-scale renovation on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the pales and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. It was there they intended to hold the final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. All for the sake of forging the Great One. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. The members of the Radiant Winds gathered together, joined by key personnel from Mil Mirage, and together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. And so it was that on eve of the clash between Jorrament and Mil Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided, all those involved gathered together at a certain location. Oh my god! A certain location in Crossbell. A temple? One of the temples? Certain location? Temple? In a temple? Oh my god! The eve of the. Oh my. Oh. 1, 2. Oh my god. Okay, calm down. We're kinda near, you know, of Calvert, the war. I'm just saying. Oh. Who else? Roselia, I guess. Loud. What the hell are we doing? Wait, are we like rapping into? Oh my god. For a moment I thought we were going to rap. Oh. Why the title? What the hell, the music is happy from nowhere. I'm like, dude, the end of the war is here. Why are we happy? The music. Why the music? What? And don't tell me it's kind of like, alright, let's relax. It's the eve of the war. This music should not be here. I know it's Michelin, but I'm gonna explode. It's the first time like this music doesn't go here. Why are we happy?
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbital energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way. Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble, beneath his notice.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
You tell them still.
Hey there, everyone.
Good to see you guys.
How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already?
Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves. Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Mariabelle invited us after the trade conference.
Oh man, that seems like it was 100 years ago.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
We still had a lot of fun, though!
When we didn't know she was crazy. Yeah. And after all that happened, an attack of terrorists. Yeah.
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
You're right. Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Okay, whatever you say, Shara. I'm the Shara side. I'm like, if you want one.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel. Though honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
Oh, show me the plan. Show me the plan. Oh, the music changed. Good. It was for the encounter of my favorite everybody. Okay, come on. Show me. Muéstrame. ¿Cuál es el sabor que me vas a dar? I feel... Yeah.
So, this is Operation Shining Steel then?
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission, and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with. Our top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan. As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax. If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Reen since they need him to finish the rivalries. And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pails.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
That's right. It's our turn now.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the Liberal team. We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
Same for us in the SSS. As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Don't say oh.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Duvally. Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stahlritter to unite once more, to see our Lord's will done.
Our Lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh? We'll be teaming up with those Stahlritter gals, if that's okay.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
Zeno, Leo.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Angie! You too, Sharon?
Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
Sharon, Angelica.
Then you can count me in too.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here. You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
Understood.
There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play.
Thank you, both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
Then I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
George?
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this.
No, you can't.
I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway. Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
George?
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but...
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Grandmother.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Reinford maid, would that be sufficient?
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
Principal Le Guin!
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that meal mirage stuff?
Certainly. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
Lieutenant General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberal and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come, at least. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone.
No. Oh!
It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandlot name.
Don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
Father! Toval!
I had a feeling Vita would show up to help.
Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show him what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway. We fly tomorrow at noon, as Mille Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
Okay. Now I understand the happy music. Wait, so I won't go to any Salt Pale? Tell me I'm gonna go to the 5 but with the teams. I want that. Even if it's short, I want that. Even if it's not difficult, I want that. I don't want just us and then trembling. No, let me go to each 5. Look at that, look at the couple. Calor. Another couple. It will seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I expect to spend the night before a war. I still can't believe you dad booked the Wall Hotel out for us, and on a discount too. Well, they weren't going to have any customer otherwise. It was kind of a win-win situation really. I see, in other words, Michi has no choice but to entertain me for as long as I Look at him, look Tio, I love you. Okay, Tio Todd, have some pity on the poor chump inside him, will ya? I just wish Noel, Richa and Shizuko could make it. Yeah, but at least we can look forward to seeing them after all this is over. Besides, Jonah, Sully and Cecile should be arriving any moment now. Oh, and it may please you to know, my father's operation. Oh, okay. But that should not have been said like that. It should have been a big moment, you know, at least on the screen with voice. Not like, oh, he's fine. So I hear, they say he's already started to come around too. God damn it, it was just yesterday. Really? And she's just saying to them, oh, to us, okay, already, wow, that's great news. Yeah, already, right? Too fast, too fast. His Majesty has been on all of our minds. That he has, they should help him some hope back to the people. Calor, calor. What a wonderful relief, right, Olivia? Quite so. I never been able to thank Dr. Ceylan enough.
Sorry we're late.
My god, oh! Mueller! I had no idea Father and Toval were coming. Oh, okay, I think they did say that, Laura. Just saying. It's good to see you again, Duva. What happened to Lady Knights 2 and 3? They're running a bit late. The same applies to the 2 from Zephyr. Please, bring them. Oh, okay. Patrick, you came all this way too? Indeed, I should support in Operation Shiny's team from the field. And you can support Elise too? I plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father as well, should time permit. I'm sure he appreciates that. And you appreciate that Patrick is here, Elise? We should request an audience with the Emperor ourselves, no? Probably, but it may be kinda tough too. That aside, we have yet a few more arrivals to introduce, ones that proved a tad more troubling to arrange. Come on, you guys, no need to be shy. Who? Oh my god, wait. Space? They're saying like I don't know them, but they're saying like I do know them, but I haven't seen them.
Pardon us.
Oh, okay. Wait. Don't tell me it's him, because they have mentioned him on Cold Steel 3, and they mention him here. Don't do that to me. If it's him, it's too hot. This is a volcano.
It's good to see you all again.
If it's them, if it's this is gonna become a volcano to caliente the sun. Is that George? I'm best father. Okay, you scared me. I think it was going to be, was it? George! Damn it, I feel bad for him. Dude, you didn't do anything wrong. Really? Like, he put the mask on Crow, but the mask on Crow failed when the curse was activated. I mean, why would they do that? You know? It's kinda like it was a plan of George to wake up Crow so he doesn't still in control with them, with the curse. I see that way, because there is no point of the mask falling when the curse awake. If it would be better if they could control Crow all this time, and so it was George. George helped the courageous not being destroyed and save the people, like being destroyed but save them at least. Give them a chance. Also Angie, her personality still, and yeah, her memories and all that thing. You get me. Then we got Visco say that I don't know, that wasn't George. I think that wasn't George, but Visco say it was kinda like, when he appeared with the mask, I was like, oh my god. And in my mind I was like, oh, McBurn and him gonna fight, maybe to spark like the start or of the big rivalry, you know, something like that, because let's put it that way, they are the strongest warriors, demon of another world, that I'm saying world now. And Viscotar said, well, I thought they were going to use him that way, but they put him the mask and we fought, and like he's still himself, and they said like they didn't do anything to push anything like bad happen, you know. He was there, and then he was not there anymore, and he was still him, and I don't really know what was the mask for, if it wasn't him fighting with McBurn to do something bad. It was kinda just to protect the machine. So George, listen to me that I was mad at you, you know? I was mad at you. I have explained myself to you, George, in the screen, that the thing that you did before, I was like, because I didn't know you per se too personal. You know, I just knew you about the guy that sells quartz and helped me do this Zemuria sword. And that's why I was like, okay, I'm mad at you. But then all that thing of Cold Steel 3 and a little of here was all a facade to help us. You didn't kill anybody. He didn't kill anybody. You were a spy as Joshua. You know? Joshua got it more worse. Like he was transformed. It's not even controlling that he was like Wasteman made him a monster. Like it's not like Joshua was like, okay, I'm going. No. He broke Joshua up. You know, and we got Crow that did kill people. Well, the thing with Crow is that Falcon made him like, oh my god, I made it. You know, kind of thing. But George, you don't need. God damn it, I feel bad for him. What are you doing here, George? So you came too. Look at him. Like I say on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be. God damn it, girl, why you didn't talk like this? I don't know if you guys get me, like comparing how George is acting and comparing how Crow. Like, I think on Steel 2 he said like, I'm paying for what I have done, but then they revive him because he's a awakener. And after that he was kinda let Rin absorb his power and be like, okay, this is how I pay my everything that I have done, kill people. No, stay. Well, he got a clock that he will die. We know he won't die. Like, I don't even need to know that he won't die to know that he won't die, because everything's screaming on my face. I'm like, okay. But I really feel bad for George. Like, big time, I feel bad. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here other than Angie. I get how selfish this may sound, but I just want to see you all one last time. Look at him, he is, oh my god. I'm saying You know, Crow is kinda like a likable, cool guy doing jokes. George, as I say, Crow. George, as I say, he was more reserved, not a character for me that is like out there, which is cool too. And when the twist becomes, since I just don't have any ground of him growth into me, that will happen, as I just explained. Don't repeat yourself. But comparing both, I mean, George is suffering much more than Crow, and per se Crow is a human being. Maybe Crow is waiting for I mean, he's still alive and he's still into this to kind of fix all of this and then go in peace. You know, like, well, I did stuff bad, I was a terrorist, I was a lot of things. Yeah, God damn it, George. Come, Hook. Oh, George, you big dumb luck. Yeah, what a soap idiot. But he's our soap idiot. Oh. George. What a soft-hearted disciple I found myself. Geez, you guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprise, it's particularly unbelievable. Does that mean you are all done preparation for Mil Mirage then? That's right, I like to say all is well, but that may be a bit preemptive. All in all, I put our chance at 60% against us. Though with General Vandyck as our opponent, even the level of optimism may be misplaced. I see. We believe in you, Father. Yes, we are very grateful for all you have been doing. Though my work as a commander of tomorrow's operation has ceased for tonight, I thought perhaps I come and visit to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel, to see where I may lend you our aid, and to attend to one other particular matter as well. The final teaching. The final teaching, Rin. Even I know what he's talking about. Ah, how serendipitous is that our promised embodiment should arrive so soon. We do have a few guests we are still waiting on, but what say we all head to our venue for now? Sure thing, grandfather finished preparing the guest house for us earlier. Are they coming? I take to take the opportunity to thank him in person. Well, what we're waiting for? Let's celebrate. And I see you guys celebrating, like eating food. And thus, in the guest house of Michelin's village grounds, the descent of party to Mil Mirage commenced. Class 7s new and all sat among their fellow instructor, alumni, and classmates. The Libero Embracer, the special support section, member of the Seption Church and Exen clan alike, and even those visiting from Calvor and Remiferia had all come as joined. Wait, what? Together they mingle, if only for tonight, enjoying food and conversation in the warm comfort of camaraderie. Love were exchanged on the eve of war as they each share in their hopes of what the morning will bring. And then what? What? Feel like calm down, they're gonna show you. I know. Don't worry. Cassius got up to Rin. Oh my god, everybody. Everybody, you just saw one person. I mean, you guys get it. Oh my god, what the hell? The lights. Oh. We're gonna have a big room. Oh, will this be like the last free day? Oh, Pablo. The lights. Oh, god damn it. Oh, paparazzi ready. Oh. Miliu. This is so beautiful. Where is Ren? Oh. Oh. Oh, Rex. Mishi. Oh, Sydney. Oh my god. We are so happy, like we won. I didn't expect this after the suffering of last part. I'm like, I don't want to talk because it's lonely that a thing happened. I'm like interrupting. No, Patrick, you should be in the with. We are all sitting. Not all, but you get it. Seems everyone still got plenty of party left in them. Nice still young after all, plus we got the whole park for ourselves. That reminds me, why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I've still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really, I mean, I love to, but where will I even play? Hey, wait a minute, where did Justice run off to? I believe he went to go find me. Oh, that does sound like something he may do. That is their last night together after all. Yeah. Looks like George and Angelica are getting in some time alone themselves. That say, don't you guys have any special someone of your own you should be spending the evening with? I got. Quality guy time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know? Right though? Rich is not here, so you are not doing anything with anybody. Okay, we all see what you're getting at. They do have a point though. Gaius. Gaius. Yeah, now he's got me thinking. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on that all of us combined. Indeed, rather irritating when you put it that way. And unfair. And too focused, and not letting any other guy have a relationship. Oh, me? Oh. Why are you all looking at me? Ha 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 ha. Grats, Loido, you are not the most clueless guy in the room for once. I'm nowhere near as bad as him, at least I have some self-awareness. I like that the own game is kinda throwing shade. Please don't do that again. I beg you, game. The next new protagonist, please. Make him not write like Reed in this kind of thing. Let the other character have their romance. Let them grow. I say you're about the same, but Rin does have quite few more options. Bet yeah, that's easy for you to say, lover boy. In any case, it's just as you say, this is may very well be about final night. You especially will have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you have a ton of girls confess their love to you as it is already. Well, either way, you won't wanna make up tomorrow with any regrets. Quite right, perhaps I too should take this night to tell Liz how I feel. Let me guess, Rin would be like Andon. I agree. Huh? A what? You what? You what? No, Rin, don't read this moment if you're being sarcastic. Why, sure, does this mean you finally approve? Oh my god, shut up, Rin. But, well, wait. He's accepting Patrick. Sorry for shut upping you. Sorry, Rin. Sorry, really sorry. I thought you were going, but Rin is accepting Patrick. That's good. That's good. Rin has accepted that Patrick has shown his worth and truly appreciating Elise. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we got left. Should be plenty for us to do between the beach and the park. They're also keeping the stores here in the center open for us too. There's still a lot of fun to be had with or without the special gal. Oh, before I forgot, my father had something he wanted to tell you, Rain. You should go and see him when you get the chance. Yeah, sure thing. Anyway, you guys have a good time out there. We will. See you later. Oh, come on. It's because everybody's for Rin, so I don't know which match. Oh, guys going outside. We know who was outside. I thought I got with somebody. Oh, Kurt! I have been trying to keep my role as the sacrifice out of my mind, but Crow was right. I don't want to end this with any regrets. I will need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius too. And with Valimar, now that we finally can again. Then there's the tickets His Highness gave me. I may as well use them while I can. You three! I'll have to make sure to give everyone here my thanks, and of course get my feelings out in the open. Okay. Just three? Only? I know there are just 3 attractions, but... Event, Night of Promises. Eventide? What Eventide means? Repaired clothes from Liz. Rin's Instructor Core Original Hair. Oh! Michelin. 5, okay. The special ticket can be used during the send-off party to participate in various attractions with a special companion of yours. You can deepen bonds like normal bonding events. Choosing a member you have formed a close bond with may trigger a special event in the future. The companion you can invite change depending on the attraction, so use your ticket wisely or just save and reload. You can progress the main storylines or you have to use all 5 tickets and see all major events.
All the lights they're passing by, and all of my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my